It's a new year, and this is where we tend to set standards for ourselves, reassess our relationships, and this often aligns with the goals that we're setting for ourselves. Boundaries is a thing that often comes up and is misunderstood. It's not about erecting walls between you and people, but it is making it clear what you need in order to feel safe and respected. That is something to do at the beginning of relationships, ideally, but also at any time that you feel that you aren't being respected or you aren't feeling safe in the relationship that you have, where people are overstepping the boundaries. If you haven't let somebody know that you actually have these boundaries, then that's when you're going to have to rise to the task of making known what they are. If you're unsure of what your boundaries are, you can usually identify them quite quickly by making a note and paying attention to the things that make you feel, let's say, uncomfortable or upset. Things like being given unsolicited advice. Things like people taking your belongings and not returning them to you when they say that they will, or that they're not in the condition that you gave it to them. When people don't respect your time, when people don't respect your confidentiality, how does that make you feel? So we're looking at things like honesty, respect, integrity, and you can make your own list of the things that you know have to be in your relationship, whether it's with a co-worker, whether it's a romantic relationship, whether it's a family member or even a child, to be able to articulate what your boundaries are, what your expectations are, and what will happen if they are violated. It's not going to be easy in the beginning because you're going to get some pushback. Things like, who does she think she is? She's switching up on me. Things like that is to be expected. But this lets you know that having boundaries with people is going to become a sifting exercise, because those that don't want to acknowledge and adhere to your boundaries and would rather detach from you are not the people that you need to have in your circle. So as you go through the new year, make sure that you are paying attention to your boundaries. This year, make a promise to yourself that you are not going to deny or betray yourself in order to make other people happy. People pleasing is no longer something you're going to do, because you're going to prioritize yourself and put you first.